The insectoid figure towered over the human delegate, its eyes glinting with malice. Your nuclear deterrent, Doctor. Sing, it hissed in a voice that sounded like chalk scraping against a blackboard, is nothing more than a child's toy in the face of galactic powers. The interstellar council chambers on Eridani Prime, usually a hub of diplomatic decorum, were charged with electric tension. Delegates from various species leaned forward in their seats, their attention riveted on the unfolding drama. The Krill, a notoriously arrogant and technologically advanced race, have been vocal critics of Earth's recent admittance into the council. Dr. Helen Singh, Earth's chief delegate, stood her ground, her calm demeanor a stark contrast to the Krill's aggression. Commander Zetak, she addressed the towering creature, I understand your skepticism. However, I assure you that humanity's commitment to self-preservation is not to be underestimated. Zetak let out a guttural chuckle that echoed through the chamber. Self-preservation, with those antiquated weapons of yours, you cling to destructive power. Like a toddler to its blanket, it's adorable. A murmur of discontent rippled through the human delegation. Some clenched their fists, others bit back angry retorts, but Dr. Singh raised a hand, silencing them with a subtle gesture. Commander, she said, her voice unwavering, while I appreciate your colorful metaphors, I must caution against underestimating the resolve of a species that has overcome countless challenges to reach this stage. Zetak leaned closer, his mandibles twitching. We, the Krill, have mastered technologies beyond your comprehension. We traverse the stars, while you barely manage to escape your own atmosphere. Yet you dare to threaten us with your primitive arsenal. A collective gasp arose from the audience. The Krill's audacity was breathtaking, but Dr. Singh simply smiled, a hint of steel in her eyes. Commander, she began, her voice barely above a whisper, you may mock our primitive weapons now, but remember, even the smallest spark can ignite a fire that consumes worlds. The chamber fell silent, the only sound the gentle hum of translator devices converting the myriad alien languages into a universal tongue. Zetak's mandibles clicked in surprise, his eyes then curled into a sneer, a bluff. He scoffed, a desperate attempt to mask your weakness. Dr. Singh remained unfazed. Weakness, she retorted, perhaps you should consult your history books. Commander, humanity has a knack for defying expectations. She gestured towards the central holo display, which flickered to life, revealing a series of images that sent shock waves through the council. There were grainy photographs of gaunt men and women toiling in a dimly lit laboratory, their faces etched with determination. Blueprints for complex machinery flashed across the screen, followed by satellite images of sprawling installations hidden deep within Earth's deserts and oceans. This, Dr. Singh announced, her voice echoing with newfound authority, is the culmination of decades of research and innovation. Project Armageddon, as we call it, is not a single weapon but a symphony of interconnected systems designed to deter any aggressor, no matter how advanced. A collective gasp filled the chamber. Delegates exchanged uneasy glances, while the Krill representative's sneer wavered. Dr. Singh continued, her voice now measured, we have harnessed the power of our sun, developed nanotech defenses capable of neutralizing hostile technology, and established a vast network of AI-controlled countermeasures. Should any force threaten our planet, we will unleash a symphony of destruction that will make your most advanced weapons look like children's toys. Zetak's chitinous exoskeleton twitched with barely suppressed anger. Empty threats, he hissed, prove it. Dr. Singh met his gaze unflinching. Very well, Commander, if the council permits, we are prepared to offer a demonstration. The council chamber buzzed with anticipation. Some delegates shifted nervously, unsure of what to expect. Others, particularly those from species with a history of conflict with the Krill, leaned forward with eager interest. Ambassador Cal, the elder statesman, spoke up, his voice a calming balm amidst the rising tension. Dr. Singh, this is a grave matter. The implications of such a demonstration are far-reaching. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Dr. Singh nodded, her eyes gleaming with steely resolve. We understand the gravity of the situation, Ambassador. However, we believe it is crucial for the Council to witness the reality of our capabilities, not just hear our words. A holographic map materialized above the Council floor, displaying Earth's position in the solar system. It zoomed in, revealing the intricate web of satellites and orbital platforms surrounding the planet. A hush fell over the chamber as everyone watched, their breaths held in anticipation. Observe, Dr. Singh announced, her voice echoing through the chamber. A brilliant beam of light erupted from a satellite orbiting Earth, arcing towards a barren asteroid designated as the test target. The asteroid, a lifeless rock several kilometers wide, glowed white-hot as the energy beam struck it, vaporizing a chunk of its surface. In an instant, gasps of astonishment echoed through the chamber. The Krill representative Zetak twitched in his seat, his multifaceted eyes widening. But Dr. Singh wasn't finished. That, she explained, was a mere fraction of our solar energy collection and redirection capabilities. We can focus such beams with pinpoint accuracy, disabling or destroying any hostile object in our path. The holographic display shifted, now showcasing a swarm of tiny metallic objects deploying from another satellite. These nanobots swarmed around a simulated enemy vessel, infiltrating its systems and wreaking havoc on its electronics. Our nanotechnology, Dr. Singh continued, can disable the most sophisticated technology, rendering it useless in a matter of seconds. The display changed once more, revealing a grid of electromagnetic pulses radiating outwards, disrupting communications and creating a zone of technological silence. And this, Dr. Singh concluded, is just a glimpse of our full capabilities. The Armageddon Protocol is not a single weapon, but a symphony of interconnected systems designed to adapt and evolve in response to any threat. We are not a species to be trifled with. A stunned silence hung in the air as the implications of Dr. Singh's presentation sank in. Delegates exchanged bewildered glances, some whispering amongst themselves in hushed tones. The normally unflappable Ambassador Cal, his brow furrowed, addressed the chamber. Dr. Singh, I must confess this display is unexpected. It seems humanity has been far busier than anyone could have imagined. Zetak, his composure finally cracking, slammed a clawed hand on the table before him. Lies, he shrieked, his voice amplified by the translator. Mere theatrics. You cannot possibly possess such capabilities. Dr. Singh remained unperturbed. Commander, I understand your disbelief, but I assure you every element you have witnessed is fully operational, and this is merely a fraction of our defensive arsenal. A wave of unease washed over the Krill delegation. Their initial arrogance had given way to a palpable nervousness. They had underestimated humanity, dismissing them as a primitive species clinging to outdated technology, but now faced with the undeniable evidence of Earth's advanced capabilities, their confidence crumbled. Zetak, however, refused to back down. Even if this Armageddon Protocol, as you call it, is real, he snarled, it poses no threat to the Krill Armada. We possess weaponry that can reduce your planet to rubble in an instant. Dr. Singh's eyes narrowed. Is that a threat, Commander? Consider it a warning. Zetak retorted, if you value your continued existence, you will dismantle this abomination and surrender your nuclear arsenal. A tense silence descended upon the chamber. The fate of Earth, and perhaps the entire galaxy, hung in the balance. Dr. Singh glanced at Ambassador Cal, seeking his counsel. The wise Akshuan met her gaze with a knowing nod. It seems, Cal addressed the council, that we have reached an impasse. The Krill have issued a demand, and Earth has responded with a counter-proposal. It falls upon us, the council, to decide how to proceed. The council chamber became a cacophony of voices as delegates debated the merits of Earth's defense system and the potential consequences of the Krill's ultimatum. The air crackled with tension, the atmosphere growing heavy with the weight of impending conflict. Dr. Singh, despite the chaos, remained a picture of composure. She had anticipated the Krill's reaction, their arrogance blinding them to the true potential of humanity. Now she had to navigate the delicate political landscape of the council, ensuring that Earth's message was heard and understood. Ambassador Cal, ever the voice of reason, raised his hand, silencing the clamor. Esteemed delegates, he began, his voice carrying across the chamber. We stand at a crossroads. The Krill have issued a challenge, and Earth has responded with a demonstration of its resolve. It is imperative that we approach this situation with wisdom and caution. He turned to Dr. Singh, his eyes twinkling with a mixture of curiosity and respect. Dr. Singh, would you care to elaborate on the specific parameters of this Armageddon Protocol? What are its limitations, its triggers, its potential consequences? Dr. Singh nodded, her mind racing. As she formulated her response, the Armageddon Protocol, she began, is designed as a defensive measure of last resort. It is not a weapon of aggression, but a shield to protect our home world. Its activation requires a unanimous decision by Earth's Security Council, and it is only triggered in response to a direct and imminent threat to our existence. She paused, letting the weight of her words sink in. As for its limitations, the protocol is designed to neutralize hostile technology within a certain radius. It does not harm biological beings, nor does it target civilian infrastructure. However, its effects on advanced weaponry can be unpredictable. A murmur of interest rippled through the chamber. Zetak scoffed audibly, but his bravado seemed forced. Dr. Singh continued, her voice taking on a steely edge. Make no mistake, delegates, we do not seek conflict, but we will not be bullied into submission. If the Krill choose to escalate the situation, they will face the full force of our resolve. The delegates absorbed Dr. Singh's words. The weight of the situation was palpable. The Krill, known for their ruthlessness, had been backed into a corner. Their bluff called. The other delegates, while shocked by the reveal of Earth's capabilities, were hesitant to openly side with either party. Ambassador Cal broke the silence, his voice steady and measured. It is clear that both sides have presented compelling arguments, however the stakes are too high for rash decisions. He turned to Zitak, his gaze unwavering. Commander, I urge you to reconsider your position. A conflict with Earth would be disastrous for all involved. Zitak bristled, his mandibles clicking angrily. You dare to lecture us, Octarian? We are the superior force, the rightful rulers of this galaxy. Earth is a mere insect buzzing with its insignificant weapons. Doctor. Singh's eyes flashed with anger, but she quickly regained her composure. Commander, she said calmly, arrogance is a dangerous companion. History is full of examples of mighty empires falling to seemingly weaker foes. Underestimating your opponent is a fatal mistake. The Krill delegation stirred their agitation growing. Zitak's second in command, a wiry creature named Kartik, leaned forward, its voice a venomous hiss. You speak of history, human, but you forget we have studied your species extensively. We know your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. Your so-called Armageddon Protocol is nothing more than a desperate gamble. Doctor.